What is up, y'all? We have a full day of eating for you today on it is week 7 of the pre-prep diet. So, first meal of the day, it is 6:49 a.m. if you can see that. Bright and early, got to get the first meal of the day before I have to head to work. So, meal number 1 is we have 2 whole eggs, 150 grams of egg whites, 40 grams of spinach, and 40 grams of bell pepper, accompanied by 2 kiwis. Because you gotta get your fruits and vegetables, gotta get those micronutrients. I also have some electrolytes here. I just do one liquid IV, so I have electrolytes and then my creatine in this. So while I eat this meal, I drink this. I make sure to get all my electrolytes in before I even leave for work. So I'll drink this, have all this down before I even go to work. And then obviously I got some coffee brewing as well because, well, I need to wake up so I don't fall asleep at work. Anyways, pre prep's going good so far. We are down to 186 pounds, roughly 186 and some change. But that's a good sign. That is a new low for pre prep. Diet is working. We are losing weight. And of course, the goal of a pre prep diet is to, lose weight, get in a better kind of body composition to be within the quote unquote striking distance of show weight, so making prep easier basically. You could just go into a straight full on bodybuilding prep without doing a pre-prep. That is completely doable. I did that last time I competed, but this time I'm doing a pre-prep, and basically the goal of that is to get a little bit leaner, get a little bit of weight off, recomp the body a little bit, and get in striking distance of stage weight. And that makes it so that prep isn't really as grueling, as tough. It'll still have its challenges for sure, but this time I'll be able to implement some diet breaks potentially, and I'm not gonna have to be in as big of a deficit as early. So I'll be able to keep some more calories in, stay a little bit more full, keep a little bit more energy. Hopefully, workouts are better. Overall, it'll just make the process of prepping a lot easier because I'm already a little bit leaner. So it's easier to pull off food when you have more food to pull from? So that's the goal. We'll see how it works. Anyways, I need to eat this meal, have my electrolytes, get some coffee, all that good stuff, and I need to get to work because unfortunately I cannot bodybuild full time. That does not pay the bills. So I have to go to my job, make some money, and get some food in. So I'm gonna eat this, and I will catch you guys when I'm back here for my lunch break. But for now, I'm gonna have my eggs, my kiwi, and it's gonna be great. But I'll see you at lunch. We are back for lunch. Want to say something? He doesn't want to talk to the mic right now. But we're back for lunch. We have right here 170 grams of salmon and 200 grams of potatoes. And then I put, just to make it taste a little better, I just put a little garlic powder and salt on this. Tastes great. Got 150 grams of carrots. And then my little treat to myself, we have a zero sugar Dr. Pepper cream soda. It's delicious. It's my little treat for lunch. I only try to drink one of these a day, so I have them with my lunch. That is it. Only time I have a diet soda or anything like that. Otherwise, it's just electrolytes, water, coffee, which is only one coffee in the morning, and then pre-workout before my workouts with my EAAs, whatever. We'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, this is lunch. It's pretty gas. I used to have a little bit of olive oil I could put on it, but we had to reduce calories because weight loss wasn't as quick as we wanted. So we took out the. Now you want to talk? No? Okay, he still doesn't want to say anything. We took out the olive oil, so yeah, I don't know. There's not much to it. It's a pretty simple meal. I don't have a ton of time to eat this before I have to get back to work. I was interrupted by my dog again. He doesn't want to talk when I give him the mic, but he'll talk when he doesn't have the mic. Isn't that right? But yeah, I gotta eat and get back to work. But you guys will be seeing me very shortly at my next meal, which will be the pre-workout meal. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna enjoy it. It's honestly a super good meal. I love myself some salmon. I love some potatoes, so can't complain. And the carrots have been great. I haven't eaten carrots in a while, but carrots are good, man. What the heck? I used to be skipping my veggies and my micronutrients. Shame on me, but I've been getting them in now, and I feel a lot better. I feel more full, and they taste good. I don't know why I was being such a baby and not eating my veggies. They're great, and they're good for you. Eat your veggies. Get your micronutrients, man. Come on. anyways, I'm gonna eat this food and I will catch you guys at the pre-workout meal. All right, so now we are back. We have meal number 3, which is our pre-workout meal. We got some chicken and rice, classic bodybuilder meal. Chicken and rice. We have 170 grams of chicken, 90 grams of rice. We have 50 grams of avocado and 50 grams of kimchi in there. So that's that. Of course, we have this apple, which I will also be eating as part of my pre-workout meal. Honestly, this might be my favorite meal. It's between this or meal number 5, which you will see later. But this or meal number 5, I don't know which one's my favorite meal that I have every day, but this is a good meal. I am just a sucker for some avocado. So the chicken rice avocado, it's super simple but super delicious. And then, as you can probably see, I got my little stack of supplements that get to go in this little guy. Well, except for this one. This one I take before the gym. But these two, I have EAAs and then Fuel, just a carb powder, both by Raw Nutrition. Same with the pre-workout. You can use code RShapeFit if you want to save yourself some money on all of these and everything else on Raw Nutrition. Use code RShapeFit. It'll save you 10% at checkout. Anyways, yeah, we're getting our EAAs and our carb powder. That is our intra workout. So I count this part of meal 3. Technically, it's like a separate thing because it's my intro, so I'll be having it while I work out. And then obviously the pre-workout you drink before the workout. It's pre-workout, so everyone knows what that is. Pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, there's nothing really else to say, I guess, about this. This is just my pre-workout. Eat it before the gym. Get some protein, get some carbs in you. Most importantly, carbs. You want to have like the majority of your carbs before and after your workouts, honestly. And with my meals, I would say a good portion of my carbs is placed before and after my workout because the 90 grams of rice here is a good bit of carbs. After, I'll be having another meal with 90 grams of rice, so some more carbs. Good stuff. But yeah, that's all I got. We got a push day today, so we'll be hitting some chest, triceps, shoulders. One of my favorite workouts. Pretty stoked all around. Just a good day. It's just a good day. It's actually getting warmer here. I think it's like in the 50s or something. So the weather's turning around, getting out of that like freezing winter up here in the Midwest. So that's also sick. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this food. I'm gonna eat this chicken and rice, this apple, get my intro and my pre-workout mixed up, and we'll get to working out. So I'll see you when I see you.
Can I be your superhero? You take the light with you and you go. You're not coming knocking on my door now. I try to lie, was it always so? Cause nothing feels the same anymore. I've seen this all before. Why didn't I do more now? I'm picking up the pieces from the floor. How could we just ignore our problems? Now they pour out, filling up the room with silence. Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Superhero. Can I be your superhero? I'm sorry if it's taking me a while. I'm trying to figure out who I am. The city lights are keeping me up at night, so I don't even bother going to bed. I'm tired of wasting away my time. I would give up everything to be near you. Oh, I miss the days when you were mine, but I can be your superhero. I shouldn't call you at night when I'm here all alone, thinking about the last time I tried to tell you what my feelings were like. I'm usually not the one to try to swallow my pride. Oh my, oh, what you doing to me? Ice cold veins when you cut me deep, I'll bleed out. I feel like I'm losing it. Oh, why is it so hard for me to breathe now? Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Superhero. Can I be your superhero? I'm sorry if it's taking me a while. I'm trying to figure out who I am. The city lights are keeping You got me hypnotized by the way you look at me. Yeah, baby, don't you lie, girl, you know your body T. Yeah, you show me your pretty girlfriend, who is she? Yeah, I'm just tryna know if you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, you got me hypnotized by the way you look at me. Baby, don't you like, you know your body T. You show me your pretty girlfriend, who is she? Just tryna know if you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me. What you said to me doesn't even make sense. I'm telling you, you have to feel the music if you wanna dance. I just wanna take you out and go to Essence, yeah, yeah. The way I feel your body, oh my, got me in a trance. The way you keep on looking at me, do you need a lens? I don't wanna feel like I'm the only one who cares. Baby, do you care? Baby, do you care? You got me hypnotized by the way you look at me. Yeah, baby, don't you lie, girl, you know your body T. Yeah, you show me your pretty girlfriend, who is she? Yeah, I'm just tryna know if you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, you got me hypnotized by the way you look at me. Baby, don't you like, you know your body T. You show me your pretty girlfriend, who is she? Just tryna know if you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, if you wanna be with me.
Okay, so we are back from the workout, which means it is post-workout meal time. Post-workout meal, again, is a pretty basic meal. My dog is literally right below me trying to sniff it off the counter right now. Post-workout meal is 170 grams of ground beef, 90 grams of jasmine rice, and 150 grams of green beans. And then you can probably see the little orange stuff on there. That is simply just some Lowry's seasoned salt. It just gives this meal a little extra flavor because at the end of the day, it literally is just beef, rice, and green bean. Super, super basic, but you know what, like I said, get my 90 grams of rice, so get those carbs in right after the workout, and then hit some protein, and then get a little extra fiber and whatever micronutrients the green beans can provide. Like I said, don't forget your fruits and veggies. They're important, especially if you're losing weight. They are such a cheat code to just help you feel more full as you get more fiber and basically just more volume of food for such little calories. Don't sleep on fruits and veggies. And you can have so many different varieties, so you always have different flavors, you know? It's awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna stop glazing fruits and veggies for at least a little bit. And yeah, I'll get to this meal. Workout was great. I love me a good push day. Um, my incline presses, I felt a little weak on, but some of my other movements felt stronger on. So the fact that I'm in a deficit and still progressing on most lifts, and then every now and then an exercise here or there might just stay the same. I'm happy with it. Overall progression is great, so I can't complain, especially in a deficit. I mean, especially when you're in a deficit and natural, sometimes it can be a bit of a battle to, keep maintaining that muscle and gaining strength, but don't use a deficit as an excuse to be lazy and not work hard in the gym. Still push yourself to failure and still try to progress. I mean, it's not impossible to grow and build muscle in a deficit. It's just a lot harder. So don't use the deficit as an excuse to be lazy. If anything, use the deficit as motivation to work even harder. Anyways, I have to eat this meal, and we still have one more meal after this, but I'm gonna eat this, and I will check in with you guys when you're on our final meal number 5, and then also at that point, I will tell you the macros for the day. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat this, and I'll check in with you at meal number 5. All right, y'all. So we are back with meal number 5 and the final meal of the day. We have, as you can see, 300 grams of almond milk right here, accompanied by we have 200 grams of Greek yogurt, 170 grams of frozen blueberries, 15 grams of almond butter, and then 30 grams of some whey isolate protein powder. That is our final meal. Absolutely love this meal. It's kind of like a sweet treat, little treat before bed. Nice little yogurt bowl. Love me a good yogurt bowl. This brings the total macros to 220 grams of protein, 280 grams of carbs, 60 grams of fat, which results in a total calorie count of 2,540 calories roughly. So that is where we're at on training days, at least. Non-training days, carbs get cut down just a little bit, so calories come down a little bit. But training days, obviously, we're working out, we're burning more calories, so we get a little more calories to eat, which is awesome. So that is all I have for you guys today for this full day of eating. I really need to get this meal down and get to bed. It is getting pretty late. It is already 11:03, which is past about an hour past the normal time I like to get to bed. So I got to get this food in and get to bed because it's getting pretty late. And that's going to cut into my sleep, which is no good if you're a bodybuilder or just anyone in general. People need sleep. You got to get your 8 hours of sleep. I'm probably only going to get 6 tonight, which sucks. But it's a Friday right now for me. At least I'm recording this on a Friday. So, no, I lied. I'm recording this on a Thursday. I'm sorry. So, tomorrow's Friday, which means I'm almost to the weekend and I can catch up on a little bit of sleep there, even though I try to keep my, circadian rhythm as close to the same as I can. Just like bedtime, wake up time, try to keep it the same, keep that circadian rhythm in sync. Which help you feel better in general and just help you stick to getting a quality like 8 hours every night of sleep. But anyways, I'm gonna have this meal and then I'm gonna get to bed. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out. And otherwise, I'll catch you guys next week for our week 8 of the pre-prep, and we're gonna just keep chipping away. And before you know it, we're gonna be in prep and then back on stage. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. Anyways, I'll catch you next time. Peace. That was good.